So, today we're diving into marketing strategies. How do you effectively promote products and services to your target audience?
Absolutely. Marketing can make or break a product. One of the key elements is understanding your audience. If you don't know who you're talking to, it's hard to craft a message that resonates. Do you think targeting is the most important step?
I'd say it's foundational, but once you know who you're targeting, you need to create content that speaks to them directly. That's where things like storytelling come into play, right?
Definitely. Stories engage people on an emotional level. Take Apple, for example. Their ads aren't just about features. They're about creating a feeling of lifestyle, innovation, and status. Do you think emotional connections are more powerful than logic in marketing?
It's a tough call, but I'd say emotions often drive decisions faster. Think about impulse buys. People don't always need the data. They just need that wow factor. But balancing that with solid product benefits is key. What do you think about using data to refine strategies?
Data is huge. It's like a compass that helps you navigate your way to the right audience. A/B testing, analytics. Those tools tell you what's working and what's not. But it can get overwhelming if you're trying to track every little thing.
Yeah, definitely. You need to focus on the metrics that matter most, like conversion rates or customer retention, for example. And let's not forget about social proof. Reviews, testimonials. People trust others more than they trust ads.
True. Social proof has become such a powerful tool. It's like having a recommendation from a friend. But speaking of recommendations, how do you feel about influencer marketing? Has it become overhyped?
It's a mixed bag. Some influencers really know how to connect with their audience, but there's definitely been a rise in inauthentic partnerships. People can see through that. Authenticity is key. Do you think it's still effective for niche markets?
Absolutely. In fact, for niche markets, influencers can be gold. The smaller, more engaged the community, the more effective the influencer can be. But for mass markets, you might need something more broad-reaching.
That makes sense. Now, let's talk about social media platforms. How do you choose the right one for your marketing? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, there's so much to choose from.
It really depends on your audience. For example, if you're targeting professionals, LinkedIn is where you want to be. But if you're selling products to younger audiences, Instagram or TikTok might be more effective. Do you think the algorithm changes on these platforms are making it harder to reach audiences?
Definitely. With so much content out there, algorithms prioritize engagement over everything else. It's not just about posting regularly, it's about creating content that sparks interaction. Have you seen any strategies that cut through the noise?
One strategy is to focus on value. Instead of just selling, offer tips, tutorials, or behind-the-scenes looks. That's how you build trust and long-term relationships with your audience. I also love the idea of micro-content, like quick reels or short TikToks.
That's a great point. People's attention spans are so short these days, so micro-content makes sense. Plus, it gives you a chance to show off your personality, which helps with building brand identity.
Exactly. And don't forget consistency. Being present, even if it's just a few seconds of content, keeps you top of mind. So, if you had to recommend one marketing strategy for a brand just starting out, what would it be?
I'd say start by building relationships. Create value, engage with your audience, and focus on organic growth first. Once you have a solid base, then you can scale with paid ads or influencer partnerships. But the foundation of any good marketing strategy is trust.
Couldn't agree more. Trust is everything in marketing. Without it, nothing else matters.
Definitely. So the key takeaway here, know your audience, create valuable content, and build that trust. It's a journey, not a race.
Exactly. And as long as you're authentic and stay engaged, your marketing efforts will pay off in the long run.
Well said. That wraps up today's discussion. Thanks for joining, and we'll catch you next time.